Renewable energy isn't just about electricity engineering. It's also about heat engineering. I'm going to introduce you guys to my friend Scott here. Scott decided to build a solar air furnace using soda cans. He took a bunch of old soda cans and paint them black and drill holes in them and put a glass panel on the front. Whenever the sun is shining, air starts to create a thermal siphon inside of his soda cans. He has them chained up in such a way to where there's an air opening at the bottom and an air opening at the top. If you live in a cold place that gets a lot of sunshine, like Colorado, cough, cough, and have, let's say, 25-degree F air outside and 90-degree F air coming out of this unit. As long as you have sun, you can have a very large amount of free solar heat. Okay, well, this is great. I have all the solar heat I want, but how do I store it? We don't have this big heat battery, but we do have a heat battery. It's called Earth. In a place like Taos, New Mexico, they build these things called Earth ships. This is a prime example of one. They use solar air heating, and they store their solar heat in the dirt behind their house. A lot of them actually get car tires and pack them full of dirt and rocks because the more mass you have, the more thermal energy you can store. So they make it as dense as possible, and during the daytime, they take hot air and just beam it through there to heat up their earth mound. And then at nighttime, they can either take a forced air fan or just let the vent open between their mound and their house, and the hot air will come in to their house. Now, when we were talking about earlier with the price of electric hot water heating, it goes the same for electric hot air heating. I know we have all used a portable air heater before. Those are normally around 1200 to 1500 watts as they're being used. The electricity for one of those would take 4 or 5 solar panels. So unless you want to get 4 solar panels for every single time you want to run your electric heater during the winter, you need to have another way. We can go into more advanced ways of heating later. A small fan takes almost no energy, and it will blow enough air to circulate a large room. And so instead of using electricity generated at a factory, sent over the wires, sent into your little box to heat your room, you can just directly generate your heat using the sun using this method. And there's a million others, but this is just one I wanted to introduce you to. And I wanted to talk about this concept of you can store heat and you can store electricity. You can store any form of energy, actually. You just have to find a way to store it. And that's what renewable energy is really about.